Hi, my name is Guy Wilson. I'm very honoured to have received this award as part of World Standards Day. Unfortunately, I can't be there today with all you fine folk. I hope you're really enjoying the event and all the hard work that Anne's put in to making this event happen and promoting awareness of world standards, how they benefit the world and every one of us in many, many different ways. And as a personal introduction to myself, I'm the founder of Sell Yourself, a business that supports job seekers to secure their next job or their long-term career. Now, I'm an NDIS registered provider for employment supports. I'm funded out of an NDIS participants plan, which is a bit different to disability employment services. The NDIS itself is underpinned by a level of quality standards that businesses like mine must work to. Now, I won't go through these standards in detail, but these standards are the strong foundation that support to NDIS participants is built on. It's the foundation. As long as you've got your foundation strong, you can build something strong on top of it. Now, my background is originally in quality assurance, where I worked for a construction company. Now, that's another story for another time, but standards form the heart of everything I do in my business world. To me, the true measure of success are the standards that you work to, such as the NDIS quality standards, but also the standards that you set. The standards that you set for yourself and your clients. In my case, NDIS participants. In all the work that I do, I set myself a standard to work with NDIS participants to ensure that they achieve meaningful results. What's the point of me just complying to NDIS quality standards if I'm not helping my clients achieve and aspire to meaningful results? In working with them, I ensure they have a level of standards to aspire to, where they maximize their capabilities in a working environment. Not just to do a good job, but to do a great one. To give you a real example of what I'm talking about, I'd like you to meet Jake, one of my clients. Jake was unemployed when I met him a number of months ago. He had been receiving supports from different areas, but hadn't succeeded in finding a job. And when I met Jake, I soon found out that he did have the attitude to succeed and the aptitude to learn things, just in different ways. So we worked through a process. So me and Jake worked on our strategy for him to secure a job. It meant identifying ideal jobs and companies who would hire for those jobs. We redeveloped his resume and set expectations for his personal presentation so Jake could effectively sell himself. And we were proactive in not just making applications online, but doing store walk-ins. And we set ourselves a target of a minimum 10 per week here. And after 3 weeks of persistence, we secured a job for Jake, trolley collecting at Drake's at Fulham Gardens. And here he is on his first day at work, proud as punch. But there was still a lot of work to do. Now Jake's got the job, he needs to keep the job and do a great job at the same time. So I provided training and on-the-job support to ensure Jake could do the job independently. Now that took a period of time, but here we set Jake some standards. To demonstrate he could do the job independently, he needs to prove he can work safely at all times, learn and master techniques of trolley collection, and maximise his productivity to keep up with trolley demand. That meant keeping trolleys available for customers in store. These become Jake's standards, and standards that he ultimately has to aspire to ensure he can keep the job and do a great job at the same time. Now that we've met the standards, we've achieved meaningful results. And for Jake, they include secure employment 5 days a week, complete independence, where he's earning his own income and he's living on his own. He's now developed improved social skills with extensive staff and customer interactions, and he's got improved self-confidence and mental health. So he's very positive about the opportunities he's got in life. And for his employer, well, they've got a reliable, motivated employee who works independently, providing an effective, reliable trolley collection service, which creates happy customers. And further to that, in talking with Jake's bosses, Patrick, the store manager at Drake, said, Jake has set the standard for trolley collection. He's the best they've ever seen. So there you have it. In my working life, there are 3 levels of standards that I aspire to. The standards of the NDIS, the standards I set myself, and standards I set for my clients, like Jake and many others. In meeting all of these, I can help people with disability achieve meaningful results, employment and opportunities in life. So thanks again to everyone for your efforts in setting and maintaining standards in your own world, whatever they are. And again to Anne for putting on this magnificent event. I hope I can join you this time next year. And finally, if you have any questions or want to get in touch with me about anything I've discussed today around employment, people with disability and the like, please feel free to reach out. My number's there. You can get it off Anne, and I'd be very open to a conversation. In the meantime, have an awesome day.